Welcome to the season 4 recap of Virgin River. Mel is pregnant but unsure if the baby's father is Mark or Jack. She wants Jack to take a paternity test to find out. Hope is slowly recovering from her brain injury and struggles to adjust to her new life. She even forgets that her best friend Lily has died. Preacher hires a private investigator to find Vince and Christopher. Preacher shows Jack footage of Vince on the run, which triggers a memory revealing that Vince shot Jack. Brady has been wrongly imprisoned and framed for the shooting. He is stabbed multiple times in the stomach by a fellow inmate. Brady is rushed into hospital. Jack tells Detective Mike that Brady is innocent. Mike still believes Brady did it though. Mel helps Cameron deliver a baby, but it is stillborn. Jack's father visits and disapproves of his life choices, especially the fact he didn't marry Charmaine. Jack's father visits and disapproves of his life choices, especially the fact he didn't marry Charmaine, who he is having twins with. Kelvin threatens Bree, telling her that Brady needs to start working for him again. It is revealed that Jack's mother wants a divorce. Connie warns Lizzie that Denny might be here for Doc's inheritance, but they continue to date anyway. Doc is grieving a son he didn't know he had, and Mel talks to Doc about missing her daughter, who was stillborn. Preacher starts to date his Aikido instructor, Julia. Brady gets out on bail but doesn't know who provided the payment. Doc confesses to Hope about having a grandson and she is excited to meet him. Jack finds out his mother is having an affair. Bree and Brady are united on the outside and get back together. Bree discovers that Brady plans to go on the run as a fugitive. She promises to prove his innocence if he stays. Mel plans a surprise getaway for Jack after he gifts her a necklace. Preacher suggests camping on a remote island. They try to get Jack away from work early, but he has decided to paint the entire bar. Friends help Jack paint the bar and Preacher drives him to his surprise. Mel and Jack are taking a seaplane to the remote destination, but the pilot has a heart attack halfway there. Jack manages to land the plane and the pilot is rushed into hospital. Doc is worried about his wife's slow recovery and books her in for a checkup. She lies and ditches the appointment to be with her sewing circle friends. Jack refuses to take the paternity test, which upsets Mel. Doc confronts Hope about her lie. Denny moves into the clinic and snoops around at night, breaking into a drugs cabinet. Mel catches him up to no good. The Renaissance fair is in town and the locals celebrate, dressing up in medieval outfits. Hope asks Denny to stay at their house and he accepts. Mel takes Jack to see a therapist. She is worried about his excessive drinking too. Jack reads Chris's letter and then burns it. Mel feels a pain in her stomach and shouts for Jack, but he has passed out. She calls Doc, worrying her baby is hurt. Jack tells Mel that he will give up alcohol for her. Mel apologizes to Joey and the wedding is back on. To make it up to her sister, Mel decides to plan a surprise ceremony. Denny finds Doc's financial documents and takes photographs. Jack drinks shots with the groom, breaking his promise instantly. At the wedding, Lizzie tells Doc about Denny's pills. Jack misses the wedding and goes missing. Mel worries sick and Preacher drives around town searching for him. The whole town looks for Jack, who is still missing. Preacher finds him asleep in his truck. Jack apologizes to Mel, but she is enraged. She tells him to stay at Preacher's house. She has taken over Kelvin's job and wants Brady to be more involved in the business. Bree and Mike track down Kelvin's boat. They call for backup, but Kelvin is spooked. Suddenly, his boat explodes. Melissa informs Brady that Kelvin is dead, implying that she killed him. Mike tries to trace the phone Christopher used. He updates Preacher, saying that Sally was coerced into helping with the kidnapping and may lead them to Vince. Bree's ex, Dawn, phones her, telling her to end the rape rumors. Doc finds out that Hope crashed her car. Preacher tells Julia about his ex and then Paige turns up on his doorstep. Paige explains that she has been living at a women's shelter and she has returned because Sally told her that Vince kidnapped Christopher. Cameron is awkward with Mel and confesses to finding out about her pregnancy. He passes Preacher a farewell letter from Paige. Denny faints. Dawn asks at the bar for Bree's location, and Jack proposes to Mel. Mel says yes, and the couple are engaged. Mel receives the lab results. Jack is the father, and they are having a girl. Cameron resigns due to their argument and won't be convinced otherwise by Mel. A flashback reveals why Vince shot Jack. Mel and Jack rush over to Charmaine's. She is struggling to breathe but tells Jack the twins aren't his children. Thank you for watching the recap, and if you liked it, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.